Life with Ben, only on PTV.
It's 92 degrees in July, which means it's time for one thing. Picking up our Christmas ornaments at Hallmark. Come on. We're here. It's Friday before Ornament Premiere weekend starts tomorrow. Since we're Ornament Club members, we get to start early. And this is the wall. There's so much here. Arnie and Doug are busily checking their ornaments.
Busy.
I'm down here. I just lined up mine. I've got 36 here to check. I've got a lot to go through here. We're busy ringing out right now. We've been here close to an hour and a half checking out ornaments, seeing things that we may not have gotten. I'm working up a sweat. But I've got this transaction and I'm helping Sherry with her transaction. She gave me money. Hello, Arnie.
Buying ornaments is hard work.
I've also picked up some ornaments for another one of our villagers, Alex. And everyone's divvying up payment and I'm just covering everything for now. Let's see what I got. Here's what I picked up for 2023 in the July premiere. October will be coming later, but we'll get those when we get to October. This is the first ornament I've chosen to share with you. It commemorates the 50th anniversary of Hallmark Keepsake ornaments. You really can't see what it looks like on camera. You gotta really appreciate it in person. It's a beautiful red glass ball, and I'm normally not one to purchase large glass balls for my trees, but because this one is so special, I had to include it in my collection. Here's another style ornament I wouldn't normally purchase for myself, but it goes along with the Noble Nutcracker series that I've been collecting, and this is the 5th year. This is a porcelain nutcracker, which, you know, I'm not big on porcelain, but it went with the collection, so I wanted to include this. It's considered a special edition. Hallmark released several special edition and limited edition ornaments this year. This one is part of the Cozy Critters collection that I've been piecing together since it was released. This is the 7th year of the Cozy Critters series. I don't know how well this series is selling, but it must be doing pretty well for Hallmark to have released a special edition to commemorate their 50th anniversary. And here's one more of the special edition ornaments. This is the Nifty 50s Keepsake ornaments. The Nutcracker series had been sold like this a few years ago, and while this particular style of ornament was not a series per se, it was sort of a collection that Hallmark had produced 6 or 7 ornaments. I don't remember how many there were, but this is a 50th anniversary edition, and I couldn't say no. The gold leaf is a little shiny. You can see the reflection as I kind of move around here, but the gold leaf is really, it's a nice touch on the ornament. That's it for the special edition ornaments that I picked up this time around, but this one is another one in those series that Hallmark doesn't necessarily have a series title for it, but you see this similar ornament year after year. I got one of these about 4 years ago from a dear friend of mine at work, and I've just kept the collection going. For me, it's playful penguins, and I do love Christmas penguins. This one is titled Long Letter to Santa. It's really cute. This is the Fisher-Price Airport. Another one of those collections that Hallmark has done with no real series name, and that is recreating Fisher-Price toys from my childhood. I remember playing with this toy as a kid growing up at church. You always had a bunch of Fisher-Price toys in the nursery at church, and this was one of them. Speaking of childhood, You can't go through childhood without really good cartoons. I was actually in my 30s when this cartoon came out. The Animaniacs was one of my favorite cartoons of that era. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, they always make me laugh. Hallmark has been releasing Peanuts ornaments since 1977. I think I've got a satin ornament that from 1977 with Peanuts characters on it. Definitely 1978, but I may have 77 as well. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I have so much I forget. But this is a limited edition release for this year. This is Franklin. Franklin was a breakthrough character at the time when he was released, and he's a really good addition to the collection. Woodstock has been a pal of Snoopy since I think the late 60s or early 70s. But of course, Woodstock was named after the festival that was done in New York. This ornament has Woodstock sitting in a little boat in a dog dish with a sail that looks slightly like Charlie Brown's shirt. This one was really cute. I could not pass this one up. The name of this ornament is Pancake Pals, and a perfect description. Snoopy is dressed as a scout leader, and he's cooking breakfast for his little bird friends here. I love the fact that they have the little pancake up on the little stem above the griddle that he's flipping. That is just so cute. Sunday Morning Funnies is another one of the Peanuts ornaments. This one shows Charlie Brown reading the Sunday Funnies. The placement of the characters, just the whole idea of this ornament just gives me a really good feeling. I love Peanuts. The last few ornaments I'm going to share with you are my ongoing series that Hallmark has dragged me into collecting. I don't know why I can't control myself. This is the second in the series of Young Santa. I love the action with the little dog on the sled with Santa. It's just so precious. I had to pull back the camera a little bit on this one to get the whole ornament. This is the third in the series of stocking stuffers, and it does feature the characters from the Nutcracker Suite or the Nutcracker Ballet, whichever you want to call it. It's just a really cute ornament. The fourth in the Sweet Decade series is this, commemorating the year 2023. This will go on until 2029, until I'm sure they will come up with another type of collection for people to put together the years from 2030 to 2039. They'll just keep on going. Hallmark knows what they're doing. The Holiday Parade series has been going on for 5 years now. This edition has a snowman driving a truck with a guitar in the shape of a Christmas tree from Nello's Music Shop. I have the whole collection of this, and I'm sure that it will continue going on until they don't see any return on the sales of this one. The little radiator cap with the music note on the hood is really cute. Here's another bird. I can't help myself. This is the 7th in the Cozy Critters series. It's just another bird with a scarf dressed up for the winter. Why do these things have to be so stinking cute? The last 3 ornaments I'm going to share with you are ongoing series with Hallmark that are kind of old when you really look at that. This is the 16th in a series called Making Memories. This one is titled Dancing to the Beat. It always shows a snowman with his son doing some sort of action, decorating a tree, looking at the mail. This one has them dancing to the beat. And of course, there's a little dog on the little record player there. It's just so cute. This is the 26th year for the Spotlight on Snoopy series. I don't have all of these, and I really should go back and get the entire collection because I do love Snoopy. But this one is called Pirate Snoopy. And of course, Woodstock is there with a little bandana over his head too. It's really hard to see Snoopy with this because he's just facing towards the camera and just his big nose is in the way. I love this ornament. And finally, the 44th in the Frosty Friends series, I've been collecting these since 1984 when my mom bought me my first ornament in the Frosty Friends series. I've since collected the previous 4 and I paid dearly for them, but I wanted a complete collection. But this is the 44th round of Frosty Friends. With the number of ornaments I picked up this year, and it's just July, I'm gonna have to consider building an annex to the house. There's just so many ornaments and I can't help myself. It's the 50th year of Hallmark Keepsakes. Here's to 50 more. And this was just the first part. My next episode will cover the other half of what I picked up in July. Remember, adventure is out there.